Please, whoever is watching this,
I don't want to make this intro longer than it needs to be, so I'm going to put links to whatever I'm talking about that's like in another video. I'm going to put it right below this video in the description box, so just go there and you can check the links for the videos I'm going to just briefly review. So first of all, what you see on your screen, the first thing you should be seeing right now is just a short excerpt from the crying teacher. This is the viral video that was produced by the BBC during the lockdown, when private school teachers, this gentleman was a private school teacher, and he went online to literally in tears talk about the fact that private school teachers were going hungry, could not feed their families, because during the lockdown they could not get paid school fees, paid salaries as school teachers by the private school owners, because children were not coming to school and therefore parents were not paying money. So unlike the government school teachers who were getting their salaries all through, the private school teachers were getting a rough ride during the lockdown. It was terrible. I personally was involved in supporting some private school teachers in my area. That was how bad it was. But it was a lesson that I felt was very important for people to learn. At that time, I had not yet gotten access to my kids. I had not even set eyes on them for weeks. So after the mother had left with them, so I thought to myself, this is a message, one of the messages I want to pass to young people about the fact that even your teachers, do they really understand how to function in the real world? Because the salary job does not really follow when you go to school and learn. And so that was why I decided to start doing my video series on best practice parenting and schooling that touched on the crying school teacher. You know, the fact that they don't have real world relevant skills, many of them. So subsequent to the BBC's interview of that guy, he was able to tell them that he had been doing training for private school teachers and learning, vocational skills. That tells you what Kiyosaki said is relevant. If going to school made you rich, school teachers will be millionaires. Question: do you know any school teacher who is a millionaire? So if the school teacher does not know how to make money and how to become rich by being a school teacher, what is he going to teach your child? It doesn't mean school is bad. It just means there's more that the child needs to learn. So the sooner you expose your child to the real world and tell your child the way the real world works with regard to making money and earning a decent living and being able to live a good life and functioning competently in society, the sooner you do that, give your child that education, the better.
Sabi how to ask question. Alaji, how much they sell? Oh yeah, you tell Alaji, I want to sell $10. Say how much you go pay me? You don't tell him now, Alaji, how much is $10? Ask him.
That's 500.
So if you say Alaji says it's 500, what does that mean for you? That much $10 to give you how much? If Alaji give you $1, 500 naira. So how much are you going to collect with $10? How much?
500 times 10.
500 times 10 with what?
Nice.
Allow them. We are trying to teach them. 5,000. 5. You get it? Okay, so now Alaji is going to give you 5,000 naira. You understand? That's the way it's done. But if you have brought $100 now, ask Alaji how much is $100.
$100 is 570.
You see? So that's how much you are going to collect now. If it's $100 you are collecting, how much? You understand? See, he's giving you money.
570 times 100.
570 times 100 is what?
Yeah.
Is your daddy that gave you the money? This is $10.
Just add the zeros. I told you how to add the zeros. 570 times 100.
Times 100.
Ah, 57,000.
57,000.
So that's the money. On that day we came, when we changed that money, we did 240. Me and Chika. So that was left for you guys. So you understand? So you see that the money for $100 is higher than the money for $10. Because $10 is small note, $100 is big note. So they give you more money. So if somebody wants to give money, don't let them to give you $5, or tell them to give you like $100, $50. You understand? So that you get more from Alaji. Alaji, thanks, sir.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They say you go pray before. Okay. You are fighting hard.
Two of you are going to the same place.
So now, you are paying me my money. How much are you going to give T-Boy? What is here? I bought towel of how much for you guys? Did you tell me you were going to buy towel? I spent 3,000. How much are you giving T-Boy? 1,000. Your girl money is how much? So 1,000. I'm taking your 1,000. Remaining 2,000, right? You give T-Boy 1,000. Then you guys will share it 500 or what? We are going to use in school. Mbo, Olu, what are you buying?
Who would that go?
What's he buying? All right, so you've changed money.
If you don't do that and you think sending your child through the school system is enough, too bad for you. I'm going to put the links there. You'll be hearing Gary. You will hear him also talk about the fact that the schooling system is dead. It's outdated, but not just that, it's dead. It's dead. All right. We have computers that make it unnecessary for you to even try to know how to spell anything yourself or to know the meaning of. They're taking over everything. So we need creativity now. Creative thinking, problem solving skills. That's what we need. So we need children that are functioning in the real world, not dipping their heads into books. Right? I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. That's it. So there will be links below in the description box for this video too. Several of the videos I've posted on this and articles that you have. You'll be able to check them out. I urge you to do. If you're a parent, please do that. If you're a teacher, please reinvent yourself, because this conventional type of teaching is going to die. It's a matter of time. You're going to get to a point, parents will just say, look, what's the point of sending my child to the school system in this manner? Once they finish secondary level, they'll just cut off. In fact, once they finish junior secondary school, they just cut off their kids and go through private coaching. They just design a custom education system for their child, you know. And it's not that they hate anybody or they think anybody is irrelevant. It's just that people are going to be looking at the most efficient way to make use of the limited resources they have by way of money to train their child up on how to do well in life. So the school system needs to introspect. Thankfully, the law passed by the House of Reps, again the links will be in the description. The law passed by the House of Reps is a perfect example. I think they did that it's now about over a year ago. Bello from Kogi State, the representative, he was one that raised the bill and it's been passed into law that makes it now compulsory from GS1 to SS3. Every child must pick a vocational skill and get a pass, a credit in it, in order to graduate from secondary school. That is the way to go. So before you even get to the university, you already have income earning skills. So don't come and tell us you are hungry, you don't have a job. We don't want to hear that. If you want to take academics to the next level, go ahead. But we know that we've been given the skills from secondary school to earn a living. And that's what it should be. Go to developed societies like Asia, Germany. Vocational skills is the bedrock of economic development and advancement. Skilled labor is the key to progress in any economy. It's where you kind of focus on book, especially when you don't even use the book knowledge anyway. You emphasize so much on books and people are buying certificates and paying money to proxies to take exams for them, and then they then still bribe their way to get jobs. What's the point? So I am sharing with you this video because you'll be able to see in it how I take my kids through. I try to expose them to real life vocations I'm involved in, the work I do, how I make money internationally. Small as I am able to share real experience with them that enables them to understand that it is not beyond them to aspire to create a solution that somebody on the other side of the world might be interested in and might be willing to pay them in dollars, pounds, euros, which I've gotten paid in those currencies. And I didn't have to travel to those countries to get paid like that. I just created a solution using my skills that are self-taught for the most part. And that's what I'm trying to teach my kids. Thankfully, my third son now is back with me, and we're already working. He's already working with me as a transcriptionist. I pay my kids. There's a website, so the link will be in the description. Get paid to learn. It's for people who are 20 and under, who are interested in learning how to be transcriptionists. My daughters are already transcriptionists. For every 5-minute video they transcribe or audio, I pay them 500 naira. So if you do 3, you get 1,005. 5-minute video, if you can transcribe it accurately with no errors, that's what I pay you. and I pay them sometimes upfront depending on what they ask for, but then they are held to a higher standard. That is what my third son is doing with me now. He's a very quick learner, he's extremely intelligent, and he's doing that. He's done 3 videos within a matter of 2 days, and I've been impressed. So the point is, these children are looking for guidance. If they are confident that you can help them, they will embrace what you teach them. But if you have somebody in their lives that's a disruptive influence, that's teaching them to rebel for no reason, then you're going to have chaos in the life of those children, and they will not end up well. He has had a taste of the negativity that can result from being misguided, and he has learned his lessons, and now he's back on track. Like he told me a few days ago, I don't lie. And I remember you taught us that we should never look for quick money, that we should always practice delayed gratification. This boy was telling me these things after he came back to me. That is what tells me I'm making progress. So when I talk about best practice parenting and schooling, that is what I'm getting at. So all the things you see on your screen now, of course there was no audio. I'm going to let you listen to the whole thing now. That was an interaction with my daughters. You see the screenshots of messages I sent to them on WhatsApp after I received the payment from the gentleman from Zimbabwe. Then you see the way in it you'll be able to read the message where I said I will teach them. They are even about to start learning about blockchain programming now. I'm just trying to touch base with the school so that the interruption from their mother, which is happening again, will be stopped, because the girls have indicated interest in this before now. And then you see the video, you see how we went out into the world to talk to the world, the wonderful guys that we see all over the streets. They obviously have licenses to do it, so it's not illegal. They sell dollars everywhere in Nigeria. I don't see it in Benin like that. But anyway, I taught them how to go there and change money. Okay, very important skill to have. I never knew about that, and I'm giving them the wisdom of the world so that they know how to make the most of opportunities they have. I think every parent should try and do this for their kids, but again, it's just what I think. It's up to you parents to decide what you want to do. But my kids are already skilled hairstylists. They are professional hairstylists, 3 years running. Right now they have the skills, they have already earned income with it, so there's no doubt in my mind they can do it, and they are learning other skills as well. I urge you, don't let your child stop with just academic schooling. I beg of you. I'm a product of the school system, and I was a star student. UI, best graduate student, 1992. Please go and check. Highest CGPA ever. I'm telling you, it's not enough. I hope you listen. If you need help, reach out to me using the contact details provided on the screen. I wish you well.